Hello, everyone. Happy Halloween. So, anyway, it's 1990, 90, 91, 92. And me and the missus, we're into fishing tournaments, couples tournaments. I mean, it's big time up here where we live. The fish are biting. It's September. And we're in the tournament. Just how it is. We're down 45 miles south of where we live, and that morning I get up and put gas in the boat, get it all ready to rock and roll, and we get down there and dock the boat at 7 a.m. and proceed to go fishing. Now I got to tell you, I'm pretty competitive, but I'm not anything like my wife is. In fact, it's funny, I haven't thrown her out of the boat in the past. But anyway, it's cool out. It's probably 40 degrees, 45 that day. It's breezy. It's, duh, right? It's North Dakota or South Dakota, same shit. Anyway, it's cold enough that I got a really nice outer shell. I had a 3-in-1 Columbia jacket, the parka and all that, but I got just the shell on, but it's heavy. But it's kind of raining on and off, dinking around, but it's, sunny, just, is what it is. So anyway, we get out and we go fishing, and the previous day I caught a couple of fish, really nice one, not far from where we docked. So we pulled around there, and one thing with this place was you either caught a fish or you got a snag. Well, after about 45 minutes of getting snags, I was ready to strangle her, and she was ready to strangle me. So the wind had come up about 30 miles an hour out of the northwest. So south there, they call it it's a big flat. It comes up off the channel, and there's just a giant flat. Lots of boats can sit on that spot. And of course, the northwest wind is howling. It's coming right down us. So what we did is we would drift, throw two windsocks out, drift, and fish, the length of the flat, pick up everything and come back, go to the north end, drop down and do it, and just constantly do it. Well, and we were on them. Man, I think there's 50 teams in that tournament. But anyway, me and the old lady, we got on them. And I just got a brand new fishing pole, new $100 rod, da-da-da-da-da. And we're in them. I mean, it's just how it is. If you've ever fished a tournament and that happens to you, good for you. But anyway, we're on them. And she sets the hook on this nice fish. And we're talking, these are 4-pounders, average. And just as she set the hook on one, I set the hook on another one. Well, she set the hook so hard that the pole came out of her hand. She's great for that. You'd think she was largemouth bass fishing. But anyway, the pole came out of her hand. There it sits on top of the water, right in front of me. Of course, we're drifting south. And so I had this brilliant idea, heck, that's no big deal. I jumped in the water with my pole and grabbed her pole. And here I am in the water, treading water in these, I don't know, giant waves, but waves, it's rocking pretty good. And I'm trying to catch both these fish. And all of a sudden, the boat's drifting farther and farther away from me. And all of a sudden I decide, hey, this is not so good. Thomas, you're not who near as good as you think you are. So I dropped one pole, and then I dropped my other one, probably $300 some odd worth of poles, not to mention the fish. And my jacket was getting heavy. It was waterlogged. Anyway, I took that off. And in the meantime, my wife knows how to drive the boat and everything. But that morning when I put gas in, I forgot to shut the cover on the tank. Well, water had gotten in it from the waves and shit and side drifting and stuff. And anyway, the boat wouldn't start. So she's screaming at the top of her lungs, and I'm treading water. I'm not doing bad. And then, that coat tired me out. And then I got the coat off, and I'm shot. And she's drifting away, and she can't get the boat started, and she's screaming like a nut. And I go down once. And I'm, if you've ever had any of this happen to you, you got a lot of shit on your mind when that kind of happens. So I go down twice, and I don't know, I guess the You go down 3 times, you don't come up. So as I go down twice and get back up, here comes this little red lund. I think they called it a pike or whatever. And this team come, and this woman grabbed me, and I'm not a big guy, but I mean, she threw me in that little boat like I was a 4-pound walleye. Saved my life. I mean, I was going to go to the bottom of the Missouri River and end up down at the dam in Pierre. But anyway, I just thought I'd give you that little story. This is my last round of bailing. Finally, thank God I got 4 bales up there I rolled out. And they didn't have twine. It was operator, I think is what they called it. But anyway, everybody have a happy Halloween. Take care. Be safe this harvesting season. I know everybody's in a giant hurry, but be safe.